Okay, guys. So, Kim Zolciak Biermann and Kroy Biermann call off their divorce. And Ariana Grande and her hubby have split. I don't know what's going on. I really, really don't know what's going on, y'all. I think when you live in the public light, it's very, very difficult to maintain a marriage, to even keep your sanity. I mean, we see what's going on with Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez. So we know that it's very difficult to keep your sanity in the public light, let alone maintain a marriage. And you guys hear me saying it all the time. Just because you're in the public light does not mean to you need to make yourself available and make your energy and your spirit and the sanctity of your marriage available for people 24/7. Keep God at the center of your marriage, y'all. Keep God at the center. And my husband is atheist, but I still keep God at the center of my marriage, even if I'm the only active participant. So this is an article from People. It's entitled "Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann call off their divorce and are trying to make it work for the kids." Source. This is by Esther Kang and Melody Chu, and it's from July 7th, 2023. Now, I want to just go ahead and note, when I heard that Kim and Kroy were getting divorced, I was really, really, really sad to hear that. And I just think that, I've said it before, the Real Housewives franchise is a divorce maker. You get on this show and you end up being divorced, and after all, what was it really for? Was it really because the divorce was what was best for you? Or is it because you were on a reality TV show and people started to make your real life a reality TV show? Or not even a reality TV show, but a sitcom. People wanted to be the writers of your own book, of your own story, and your chapter of your truth. And so, people they share so much on Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and TikTok. And after all of that, you really are inviting people into your marriage, and some of those people really don't have your best interests at heart. So, instead of keeping Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok at the center of your marriage, just keep God at the center of your marriage. I remember hearing Kim talking in an interview about how difficult it is to have a marriage that's in the public eye. And I remember in a separate interview where she was talking about how she makes a precedence to keep God in her life, keep God in her kids' life. And that's actually how a lot of this came to light, is that she and Kroy were spotted at church together. I think if you can do that, if you can manage to do that, you got the potential to make the long run. But anyway, what do I know? I only been married for less than a year. So it says, Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann have decided not to end their 12-year marriage after all. They're getting along and calling off the divorce, a source confirms to People. They're trying to make it work for the kids. In a document obtained by People on Friday, the Real House, first of all, in a document obtained? Like, what did you guys do to get this document? The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum filed a dismissal without prejudice of answer and counterclaim in the Superior Court of Fulton County in Georgia. Under the dismissal without prejudice, Zolciak's claim against Biermann is stopped with immediate effect, though Zolciak retains the right to refile her claim in the future. Biermann has not yet filed a dismissal of his divorce claim against Zolciak, but the lawyer Marlies Bergstrom indicated to Entertainment Tonight he would be doing so, and said the pair are dismissing divorce action and reconciling. And the article just goes on to give a little bit of background, talk about that housing foreclosure thing. You know what? That housing foreclosure thing, it really does not surprise me that there was all this gossip about them potentially foreclosing on their house, and right after that they came with news that they were going to divorce. I mean, Atlanta's already full of haters, and nothing don't stay secret in Atlanta for very long. It sounds like that foreclosure got into the ears, the mouth, whatever of somebody very untrustworthy, got to the press, got to the blogs, got to social media monster, and then, before you know it, you're about to get divorced. And it's like, honey, child, everybody goes through financial struggles, especially a young married couple. Like, it's okay. Like, it's no reason for you to call off your whole doggone marriage because trolls would think that that's entertaining. I mean, um, yeah, I really hope that they don't let trolls destroy their marriage. And so Ariana Grande. So this article is also from People. It says why Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez split after 2 years of marriage. Source, it's always some source. Exclusive. Daniela Avila. This is by Daniela Avila, and this is from July 17, 2023. It says distance has gotten in the way for Ariana Grande and Dalton Gomez. Now I'll pause there and say I do know that she's working on Wicked. I think she is in the UK, and we've known that that's been hard for them. She's even spoken on that herself. The article goes on to say, following news of the couple's separation, a source tells People that the singer, actress 30, filming the Wicked adaptation in the UK for much of the year, absence did not make the heart grow fonder. She was happy in Los Angeles for a couple of years. She wanted to make a life there with Dalton, the source tells People exclusively on Monday. He is super focused on his career and needs to live in Los Angeles, the insider notes of Gomez's job as a luxury real estate agent. It's definitely been an issue for them. Dalton's career is demanding and he can't leave Los Angeles often. So when Grande started filming Wicked in England, they were in for a long distance marriage. All right. This right here is, I mean, I haven't been married for that long. But I do know that one of the reasons I feel like long distance marriages or long distance relationships generally don't always work is because it's not because of the distance. I don't think it's about the distance. I think it's more about a disconnect. It's like, what are you doing to really establish? Because human beings are like dogs, kinda. If you don't like pet a dog and say, "Oh my God, how you doing?" You don't give them treats, they start to feel unloved and they're just like moping in the corner. I mean, I know human beings aren't exactly like dogs, but a marriage is the same way. And if you're gonna be long distance, did you guys have that conversation beforehand that says, "Hey, I know this doesn't even need to be said. Like, I know our bond is already so strong, and this conversation isn't even necessary, but I just want you to know that I'm in this for the long haul, baby. I'm here whenever you need me. If I need to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and have FaceTimes with you, I'll do it. I love you so much. If I need to fly, I'll be there. Love you, okay?" But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just are like, "Oh yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's not talk about it. It'll be okay. It'll be okay." And then what happens? Like, they have problems. Dalton staying behind in Los Angeles for his real estate career. This right here sounds like a little bit of male pride, because why are you staying in Los Angeles for your real estate career when your wife is flipping loaded, dude? Like, clearly nobody's gonna think less of you if you ride her coattails for a little bit, and in exchange you're at least there physically with her while she's, just imagine what a different dynamic this would be if Dalton was with her in the UK during all of this. And the way this goes, I mean, I feel like actors can be on set in a different place filming for all years sometimes. So imagine what kind of like strain that would have on a relationship. To me, it sounds like pride is getting in the way, and to be quite honest, youth. Like, they're young. It's a young couple, and with age comes maturity. So yeah, I really hope that they worked it out. Just in general, keep God at the center of your marriage, and I feel like you gotta make those big shows of sacrifice and effort, and show that you got somebody, you got your baby's back, you know, you got their back, and you're going to be there for them. And we don't want to just put the blame on Dalton. Ariana could have also flown home more. You know, I saw this video from her where she was like, I'm on sets and I don't really want to not be on set, so I don't go home very often. And you know, my co-star and I, we've become shells of ourselves. That's what she said. We've become shells of ourselves, and we love being shells. And so that's basically saying that you're being worked to the bone, and you're being worked to death, and your marriage is deteriorating, and you wouldn't want it any other way. Come on, girl. Ariana, just get on a dang on plane. Dalton, get on a dang on plane. But anyway, I want to know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments, and if you're new here, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button, hit the bell, that way you know whenever I post a video, and I'll see you guys next time.